And video 3. I'm back. Need another little sip of my chocolate ginger ale. Chocolate ginger. An acquired taste, to be certain. Oh, it's Ashley. See what she's talking about right now.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
I'm glad you've got a slender waist, some hips, and a slim neck. That's what I call classic beauty lines. Someone incorporated that into this game. That's very attractive. What, let's say he'll be missed to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a...
Ooh, did you see that option say soldiers die?
Over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
That is terrible. Soldiers die. Really? You could just... Look at this. How cold. See, you got some cold bastards out there who would actually choose that.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Say what? See, I didn't read through his the Star of Terror. Oh, terror, not terror. The Star of Terror. Oh, let me try this.
There's nothing special about me, Williams. Anyone would have done the
Star of Terror.
Held off an entire enemy platoon? Alone? With all due respect, Commander, I think you've got somebody watching over you.
See, who is this somebody? BioWare. I mean, y'all keep wanting to say it's Jehovah Jireh, my provider, it's God, it's Jesus Christ. But y'all talk about someone and praying to robots in the sky or whatever. I don't know what y'all doing.
Are you okay?
I've seen friends.
Well, it's Jesus in my walkthrough.
Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Well, you know what? Let's just say they're with Jesus now. How about that? Especially those two people who heard screeches of the damned. They need a lot of help. Let's do... Oh my goodness, the mission failed. So you can just go straight hardcore butthole. I never really paid attention to just how awful some of these are consecutively.
You couldn't have
like back to back to back.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Ah, yes.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Oh wow, I'm still getting Paragon points? Is that how does that work? Oh my. Okay, so you start off again from nothing. Your previous points don't carry over. You know, I hadn't even really paid any attention to that. Okay, so that's why I'm getting points and stuff again. Alright, makes sense now. Makes sense now. Alright, what is...
The Spectres.
I might let one of these read.
Spectres are agents
I mean,
of
let
the
it read
Office
it.
of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal...
Okay, well, no, we ain't got all that time. I'm sorry. Wow. Holy crap. Well, that is about Spectres, but I don't want to be here till tomorrow morning. Alright, so I gotta speak to Joker. Where's Chakwas? What's happening, Chalky lady?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Or somebody say that's a racial slur. I don't even know what that is. It's early Kyler, because they're chalky. What is, let's talk about Kate.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
You mean like mind control?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Hayden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Is he lucky? Or is he blessed, Doctor? You think that someone or magical Thulu robots in the sky are looking out for him, or could it be Jesus Christ? I don't know. Let's talk about Big Dog.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Bet he does. Keith David seems like a caring person.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Do this.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Oh, really? Alright, so
I should go.
that's it for talking to Doc Chalk. Wow. And I really can't just back out of this. This really makes me angry. I can't, can I? No, wait. What is this? Wow, I can't do a thing about this. I can't just leave this alone. Oh my gosh. I should not have done this. I was not thinking. Lesson learned. Oh man. This sucks. Alright. Open no more lockers. Kaiden, what's up, buddy?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, okay. That's it. We'll go out for tacos later, Kaiden. Just you and me before you die, unfortunately, buddy. Say a prayer, Kaiden. For yourself. What's this? Is this? That almost looks like that guy Harkin. What is Harkin doing on my ship? Harkin, you dirty punk. I swear it's the same model they use for Harkin. That guy that you go chase down. I think that model's just a little bit less wrinkly. He's a little younger. Alright, you know what, considering how slow this game is, I'm killing an unnecessary amount of time right now. Just kind of, oops. Speaking of which, I think this is my, yeah, these are my quarters. What is this? No, it's Anderson's quarters. What am I doing? I just ran up in his place. You know what, I really don't need to talk to Anderson, so let's skip that. You know what I thought of? Mass Effect 2. And no, because in Mass Effect 2, that room belongs to, what's her face? Belongs to, Miranda Lawson. See, I kind of want to do a romantic storyline with Miranda, but open this door. Oh my god. But, I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna choose Ashley and stay loyal to her. What you talking about, Preston?
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
I think it's harder to accomplish. Most people, I don't think they do that. They don't do, because she's not really in Mass Effect 2. Ashley isn't.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Alright, here we go. The big Citadel scene.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
That is a lot of blue. Or they use, I don't know if they chose that as a part of their color scheme on purpose, but there is a tremendous amount of blue in this game.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found.
And as soon as I talk, here comes some red.
Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew.
You brought half your crew with you!
The ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Let's just do he's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission
simmer down now.
Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things.
Come with me, Captain.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower.
Shepard!
I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
The way this guy talks, it's just...
And that's why I hate politicians.
Like, you know, they really didn't have to make this character a traitor in Mass Effect, like, what, 3? Okay, so I'm just reading this about the map. They just didn't. I mean, it's like, I don't, I mean, he comes across as more of a jerk than I think he really is. Like, he's still helpful. He helps you do stuff. He just grumbles about it all the time. I have to be nice. It's killing me.
It's peaceful here.
You're right. It is peaceful, Kaiden. Soak it up, buddy.
Oh, they built
Goodness,
themselves
it's quite the
right
lake.
in the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
And that's my girl. That's why I love that character. She's full of sunshine. Full of sunshine. What, Oh, you can hack this. That's right. I love it. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Yeah, I'm going to do it. And I'm trying to figure out at this point, since he really hasn't been instated as a Spectre, what kind of authority does he have to send in a recon team? Like, I mean, technically, we just broke, like, probably every law they have in Mass Effect Space Law or whatever. He just hacked a terminal and sent in a recon team. Do it! We're not supposed to have anyone out there, but do it anyway. By the way, you've been hacked. See, the arrow's pointing that way, which means I'm going to go up here. The arrow's pointing the other way. Oh, this crap. What's up, freaks? What's up, guys?
Very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with her once.
Oh, Shiara.
She betrayed that promise.
Alright, hold on.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard.
Nope.
You must be new to the Citadel.
Yep.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
That's the problem.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day.
There's another conversation prompt that I didn't get to, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
First of all, let's talk about, why you talking like that, bro?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
You're right, I don't.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I don't care about your ways because you're all racist. It's racist! Let's ask about his species.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people.
I didn't ask about no history, dude. Wait, no.
To share our culture with others.
Oh God, he's gonna go on for like 7 weeks. See, I try to get all of this in because you get these Paragon points and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Alright. Do it.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
My God.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
You know what? That's not surprising to me, slow talker.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
No one cares about the races, do they?
Rebuke.
Little man.
Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Thank you, strange elephant man.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Or whatever kind of man thing you are.
Good day to you, human.
You, little man.
I'm on the Citadel.
I'm talking to you.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
What are you hiding under that suit? You little fat thing.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you?
You can answer my questions. That's what you can do.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
We're awesome.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
And you shouldn't.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Not often enough, I bet.
Rebuke, Den. The Council favors your
He said this already.
greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Didn't I say we're awesome?
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
It's bah. Bah. This talk is wasted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
Not really.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
God, I don't. I'm trying to be thorough because I don't want to really miss anything, but.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel
from Cranky Land
after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
So you're thieves.
Despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Because your culture revolves around thievery, doesn't it?
Tell me about Volus culture.
Tell me about your thievery.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting.
Barter and trade. Sounds like y'all shaking people down to me.
We trade our services for protection.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to ask him about the embassy. I don't know. God, I just... Sometimes you ask one little thing, it opens up dialogue for like a side mission.
What is this place?
Okay, see, this is kind of late. I already know where I am.
Embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Okay, you know what, bro? Here's the thing. I'm going to kick you like a football.
Goodbye, ambassador.
Right out of here. If I don't leave right now.
Good day, Earth Clan.
Run in your mouth. Oh, I don't have that mission yet. That's right, these keepers or whatever they are. Alright, come on, y'all. Come on, team. That little fat football man, Dan Korlak, is getting on my nerves. Can't go in here yet? Guess not. Alright. I gotta try to find a way to kind of, I don't know, speed through this part. Let's talk to her.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Let me...
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Oh, I'm a notable person, huh?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Okay. Now, alright, it probably wants you to go straight to Avina. I always like to just wander around, but I don't think I want to deviate too much. See, this is a whole nother... I'm going to wait. I'm going to come back to that later. I'm just going to go straight to Avina right now.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be... Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Let's ask the big dummy question.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Can we contact you through cell phones, or perhaps chip implants in people's brains?
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Oh wow, oh my god, yeah, this is, I don't know, I kind of want to run through all of this though, there's a lot.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Talk about the embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Vocal opposition, huh? Well, let me see. Well, how about if I do... Let's do this one, since she's talking about this.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Let's do this one.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
They were breeding like thieves.
Established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Alright, so... what?
Why weren't they made...
A little deeper than I thought.
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Ooh, we're getting into some elitist kind of talk here.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
Ooh, Shepard.
I apologize.
Black Shepard.
Formality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and...
But the Volus are lesser, because they're nothing but angry thieves. That's all they do. I'm just going to stand here in this space station and generalize for the rest of the time I talk to you, Avina. We're all just so racist in space. The future is just so racist. I did this with Spectres. I'm gonna do that last. I'm gonna do CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
See, plus 98 experience. So, let me see something. Let me run through this, just knock out this codex stuff. Wow. The Volus are a little fat race of people with varying personalities and business acumen. They help the future. The future of space. By bartering and trading. I think that's what I'm just going to start doing. Just giving my own commentary instead of listening to that dude read. Investigate system? Oh, the Hydra system. Wait a minute. I guess when I hacked that computer and gave my unauthorized authority to send out a team, that was us. Yeah. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Royal Cluster. Yeah, so that's the thing. I sent myself on a mission. So I got to go to the tower. All right, I'm at 30 minutes. So to be honest, I think that is probably what I need to do. I could go to. Wait, this is CSEC Academy, not that. Where's CSEC? I kind of wanted to go talk to that guy, the Turian in CSEC, but I think what I'm going to do, since I'm at 30 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up by what? Okay, so let's do a rapid transit and go. I'll catch up with him later. Let's just go straight to the tower and wrap this up, because I really don't know that I want like an hour-long video of nothing but dialogue. I don't know how that's going to come across. People's attention spans. Executor Palin.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time.
What's up, Garrus?
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Actually, that's the guy I was going to talk to, so he's not at CSEC. Palin. Senator.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
I was going to say Senator Sarah Palin. Wait, was she a... She wasn't a senator, was she? What was she? I just know she can see Alaska from her house. Can't remember. I know she ran for president. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? I need to go back to the future here and start talking about space. Let's do this.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
All right.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe they'll listen to you when you start killing people on Omega, Garrus. What is this person doing? Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing out here in space? Throwing wishes into the wishing well, little pennies. Wish me love, a wishing well, kiss and tell. A wishing well of butterfly tears. I don't remember who it was that sang that song. Terrence Trent D'Arby. That's what it was. That's who it was. Oh, that's rapid transit. God, that song is old. How did I even... Ooh, Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
You're blind!
Investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling.
And smuggler, don't forget that.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me.
You're a dead man, Saren.
Your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Just going hard on him.
Use the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council.
My place.
You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
Places my boot on your neck.
No right to say that. That's not his decision.
Tell him, Udina.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting
should be.
has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You arrogant
Behind
bastard.
the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue.
Really? That's...
Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
You can't, because you're guilty.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
I'm gonna kill you, Saren. Like, I don't know, 80 videos from now or something. I have no idea how long it's gonna take to get through this, but you'll get yours eventually.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we can find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is...
Oh God, Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job.
That lush.
I won't waste my time with that.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over...
Oh, the banker thief.
Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Working for a bigger thief.
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up.
Oh, it's tragic.
That's how he operates. No conscience.
Should have killed him.
No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Colonel. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing.
He's a devil!
And he knows how to cover his tracks.
He's a devil. Let me see. Hold on, let me check my time. Because this guy's got a mouthful to say. Oh, man. This guy is going to go on for I don't know how long, and I'm already, oh my gosh, at an uncomfortable 42 minutes. I don't even know where to begin with. I guess I could just say start with this one.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Well. Let's do. There's a lot of interesting things. I'm trying to take this in what could be an organic kind of direction here. Let me do. Let's talk about the leads. We just finished talking about Udina's interests, so let's talk about Harkin.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Let's do this one.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
Oh, really?
A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
All right, let me go to, let's do Barlavon and then the Shadow Broker.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats.
God, this is going to push an hour.
That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses it.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic.
Wrong! There's no such thing!
And selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works.
An evil system.
A threat to anyone, not directly.
Yes, he is.
He's just a resource we can use.
Don't cover for him, Keith David.
Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
And that's the problem. We're taking him down. But not right now. That will come in Mass Effect 2. DLC. Let's talk about those Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Oh my gosh, look at all these crazy questions. Alright.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made.
They're born.
The Council
Jason
is always
born.
looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years.
See, I don't like the sound of that.
They see something in you.
People watching folks.
They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. With him gone, things are still up in the air.
Alright, let's go to...
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Alright.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
They're so secret. How do people know who they are?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
See, now I can't ask him about... You know what? I'm going to see if I can trick this kind of system. I want to ask him about him and Saren. No, wait. He already answered that when he said like 20 years ago or whatever he was talking about. Alright, let's just end it.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Well, you know what? On that note, I'm definitely going to end this here. I'm going to run through this codex stuff that I'm not really going to pay much attention to. Not that it's not interesting, but again, I just don't have the time to devote. I got to see Bar Levon. You know, I don't want to get rid of all of these. Well, go to wait. Speak to Harkin. Which one is this? Expose. Or this is just the overall. Investigate Saren. So I need to go in the next video. I'm going to be picking up. Speaking to Harkin. And going to see Bar Levon. The last time I kept trying to talk to Harkin, it was crazy. Like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Alright, yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, I will figure that out. Later, because I couldn't talk to Harkin. One time I played through this, and every time I tried to talk to Harkin, he's like, leave me alone. Go away, I'm Harkin, I'm drunk. I was like, okay, whatever. You clearly are not needed to complete this game, so. Alright, as for now, this is going to be it. I'm pretty certain I'm at like 55 minutes, and I really didn't intend for that to happen. Yep, 49 minutes. God, this is going to be like a lot of talking in this video, so hopefully there'll be some action in the next one, though.